The autumn wind is a pirate, blustering in from sea. With a rollicking song he sweeps along, swaggering boisterously. His face is weather-beaten. He wears a hooded sash, with a silver hat about his head, and a bristling black mustache. He growls as he storms the country, a villain big and bold. And the trees all shake and quiver and quake as he robs them of their gold.
What is up, Raider Nation? Welcome back to the RAIDER Ramble Show. I am your host, Raider. Hope everybody is doing good today. This is surprising, but I get to start off the show with some breaking news, not even related to football. The NBA just announced that they are canceling their season until further notice because Utah Jazz player Rudy Gobert has the coronavirus. Now, a lot of people, and I even posted this on my Instagram, that the season got canceled or whatever. A lot of people are just freaking out because, oh my God, this was supposed to be the best playoffs in NBA history. Oh my God, they're not going to play games anymore. No more season, no more Lakers. They're all freaking out. Okay, listen. Yes, the NBA is getting canceled. Cool. Sucks. I'm pissed about it. Let me tell you. I'm a Clippers fan. I hate the fact that they're canceling the season. I just love watching the NBA. And, I'm actually in the fantasy basketball league this year, and I'm kind of more into it than I have been in years past. And, of course, they cancel it. This has just been a wild last few months for the NBA. David Stern passes, Kobe passes. May they both rest in peace. May they all rest in peace, because, the plane crash included eight other victims. And then this happens. Now, like I was saying, a lot of people out here are just freaking out because, oh my God, no more games. Okay, listen. The games have been canceled. Yeah. After tonight's Pelicans-Kings game, it will no longer continue. But listen, okay? Just because the season's canceled doesn't mean the games aren't going to continue. The games are going to stick. Like, the schedule's still going to be there. We just don't know when it'll resume. It could be 2 months. It could be in June. That's when the finals are. We don't know when it could be. Heck, it could overlap in the NFL season. Hopefully it wouldn't. But, because they got to play for a champion. There's no way they're not going to. So, the games will continue. We just don't know when. So, no, they're not going away. They don't magically disappear, guys. So, I'm sorry to tell you, but the NBA season has been canceled, which is very tough. Anyway, let's get into the Raider news now. Alright, guys, so today's show is kind of packed, actually, because we got a lot of news, rumors, and breaking news even to talk about. So, let's just start from bottom to top. I think it was Tuesday, the Raiders announced the release of linebacker Tahir Whitehead. He played 2 portions of seasons with the Raiders after signing with the club in 2016. And personally, I think this was a great move because Tahir Whitehead's production has declined a ton. It really has. I mean, just look at it. He can't even tackle. Somebody on Instagram even said, and I agree with this, he can't even cover anybody. He's the worst coverage linebacker. In fact, out of freaking 80-some qualified linebackers, I think Tahir Whitehead was 83rd. So that's awful. He can't even cover somebody with a blanket. I don't know if he has kids or anything, but he can't even cover, he can't even cover anybody with a blanket. He can't cover. Yeah, he's good against the run, but he can't cover for the pass. He can't cover for crap. He was going downhill. And I think one thing I'll miss about Tahir Whitehead, let me tell you, is his constant leadership on the team. He was a team captain for the Raiders for the last 4 years. And I think if there's anything I'm going to miss about Tahir Whitehead, it's that right there. I'm going to miss that. But Tahir Whitehead, thank you for your time. You were clearly declining. I had expected that, especially because we saved $6.25 million in the process of releasing him. So thank you for your time, Tahir. Part of the reason why Will Compton, who is also going into free agency, was signed was because of Tahir Whitehead's deteriorating play. So, yes, we do appreciate you, Tahir Whitehead. We're going to miss you, and thank you for your time. Now, in place of T.R. White getting released, the Raiders today had a visit with recently released linebacker Christian Kirksey from the Browns. For you guys who don't know about Christian Kirksey, he's 27. He's still relatively young. You know, the Raiders need linebackers. I mean, I think we'll need a linebacker as long as, you know, our team will exist. Like, let me tell you, we can't find a linebacker. Christian Kirksey, he's really good. I like his play style. I feel like he'd be a good fit. And honestly, on like a 1-year, $5 million deal, I wouldn't mind it. You know, he would be a patch-up hole. The most I could see a deal getting done for is about 2 years, maybe $7 million. Nothing over that. Like I said, the guy's 27 years old, so I wouldn't mind giving him a few extra dollars to come play. He's worth it, I think. Like I said, he played linebacker for the Browns. He was relatively good. He was really good. You know, good rush to the football. He's an off-the-ball linebacker. He can get it done when asked. He's a proven veteran. Tons better than T.R. Whitehead. Doesn't play dirty. He's really all over the field. He's that veteran presence you want. He's like a younger T.R. Whitehead with better ball coverage skills. So I wouldn't mind him on like a 1-year pact worth $5 million. I would love that. Christian Kirksey's very talented. Now the only knock on him is that he's really injury prone. He's 27 years old, but he's really talented. But then again, he's really injury prone. But when he's in there, guys, he's really good. Like, I would not mind him. He'd be a good fit with Marquand Lee. He's kind of like Marquand Lee. You know, he's not that blitz linebacker, but he's more like an off-the-ball linebacker and like a rush end or something. Like, he's not bad. And like I said, I wouldn't mind him either. So now let me just pull up some stats for you guys off NFL.com here. Let's see, can I see here? Stats overview. Oops. Okay. Nope. Okay. Oh, what? No way. Oh. He must have gotten hurt this year. Because he only played 2 games. Huh. Well, this year he played 2 games. He had 11 combined tackles, 6 total tackles, 5 assisted tackles. His best season came in 2017. This is all with the Browns, by the way. He played all 16 games, started all 16 of them. Had 138 combined tackles, 86 total tackles, 52 assisted tackles, and 3.5 sacks. 3 passive deflections, and 2 interceptions. Woo! That's a good linebacker if I've seen one. You know, and he can also be a mentor to a linebacker we draft. The Raiders, by the way, had 20-some scouts at Oklahoma's Pro Day. Somebody's coming to Vegas, whether it's CeeDee Lamb, Kenneth Murray, or Jalen Hurts. Let me tell you, I think it's going to be Kenneth Murray. Did I say Kyler Murray? My bad, guys. Sorry. Kyler Murray also came from Oklahoma. The Raiders are enamored by his skill set, and they just seem to be getting higher and higher on him every single day they watch a tape. So I think he's going to be coming here pretty soon. Yeah, so it does look like Christian Kirksey got hurt because he only played in week 1 and week 2. So that sucks pretty bad. But he can get it done when asked. You know, he's like a more polished version of Vontaze Burfict. You know, he doesn't hit. He's not a dirty player. You know, I'd love that. I would love to have him on the team. I do think a deal gets done. I do. We were his first visit. And I wouldn't mind linebacker Christian Kirksey from the Browns. Keep that name in mind, guys. Keep that name in mind. Keep that name in mind, please. All right, next up is a trade rumor that I've been trying to tell you guys for the longest time on the Instagram, on Twitter. For the longest time, I've been trying to tell you guys this. You know, all my listeners out there, I've been trying to tell you this for the longest time, but nobody believed me, and now look at it. The Raiders are actively shopping right guard Gabe Jackson. I tried telling y'all. Nobody believed me. I tried telling you guys. I'm not kidding when I say that I really think the offensive line is sturdier with Denzel Good in there. I mean, there's a reason why the Raiders signed him to a 2-year extension. There's got to be. You know? He's not going to sit there and be a backup. Like I said, I feel like the line is sturdier with Denzel Good than it is with Gabe Jackson. Now, I know, I know that Gabe Jackson might be the better overall player, but I think that when it comes to the offensive line play, to his actual talent, I think that edge goes to Denzel Good. I literally said it on Saturday. I said it 2 weeks ago. I said the Raiders could look to get rid of Gabe Jackson, and nobody believed me. And what do you know? You can call me psychic all you want, but I'm really not. But anyways, if the Raiders were to trade Gabe Jackson, we would free up $9.26 million to the already $68 million we have in our pockets. This accounts the release of Jahir Whitehead. That would be a really good move. We could fetch probably a 3rd round pick for him. I even said that if the Raiders were going to go try to get when the whole thing was going on with Stephon Diggs, if the Raiders were to go try and get him, they should include him in the package. I don't think we're going to get him, but I'm just throwing something out there. But like I'm saying, I really do think that the line is better with Denzel Good in there than it is with Gabe Jackson. I don't know. I don't know what happened with Gabe Jackson. He was drafted in the 3rd round. I don't know if he didn't pack enough pounds, or that he's injury prone, or that he's just too light to be an O-lineman right now in the NFL. But every time he goes in there, something's up. I can sense something's wrong. But every time Denzel Good's in the lineup, we're good. Literally and figuratively. But I don't know. It's something about those two that they're just different, and they make the offensive line play look a lot different. Now, those of you that watch the games closely and look at the O-line closely as well as I do, you guys might echo the same sentiments, but I don't know. But like I said, for a package, the Raiders could probably fetch a 3rd round pick, maybe a 4th round pick, maybe some low end player that they could develop. Somebody like a I don't know. Somebody like a Robert Griffin, who's also on the trade block. I'm just throwing some names out there. Like a Justice Hill maybe, or trying to think, or like a Zach Pascal. Somebody out there who we could develop defensively. You could look at like Vince Beagle, or somebody like I was gonna say Eric Berry, but Eric Berry's not even in the league right now. Somebody low end that they could develop. Like I'm saying, I honestly, and you guys can call me delusional, but I really do think that the offensive line play is better with Denzel Good than it is with Gabe Jackson, and that's kind of the reason why I think the Raiders have him on the trade block. Ian Rappaport said that he could become very tradable soon, so he's probably out the door. Thank you for your time, Gabe Jackson, if you get traded. Other than that, man, I think I already covered everything I could. We could talk about draft picks. So the NFL released compository picks for the draft. For you guys that don't know what compository picks are, those are like when a team loses a good player, they get an extra pick to help them draft another player of that kind of caliber. You can get as high up to a 3rd round pick. So basically, like if Tom Brady leaves the Patriots, they'll probably get a 3rd round pick for it. I wouldn't be surprised. As you guys know, DeAndre Washington's leaving, and so is Carl Joseph. We could probably fetch a 4th round pick for both of those guys next year. So our draft picks though: round 1, pick 12; round 1, pick 19; round 3, pick 80; round 3, pick 81; round 3, pick 91; round 4, pick 127; and round 5, pick 159. And that's a total of 7 picks, folks. Now, I do know that the Raiders want a 2nd round pick because Mike Mayock was very upset with the fact that we gave away that 2nd round pick when we traded Khalil Mack. So that something could happen there. I could see us packaging one of these 3 3rd round picks for a 2nd, or we could package them for some talent. So they could do something with this. They have some maneuvering around. They could even trade up and trade down in the 1st round. So, yeah. Like I said, we already talked about Christian Kirksey. I already said there was 20 personnel at the Oklahoma Pro Day for the Raiders. Mark Davis planned a dinner of $12K plus at Allegiant Stadium for whatever reason. I don't know what that's for. I really don't. I don't know. By the way, if we get Christian Kirksey, I think he'll be coming through in the next few days. Other than that, you got a bunch of Tom Brady rumors. I'll talk about that during our free agency specials. So, I'm not gonna worry about that just quite yet. And that's crazy because I think that's pretty much it. We already talked about Jahir Whitehead. We already talked about Christian Kirksey. I think that's it, guys. This is what sucks about these personal podcasts, is that there's not even that much news to go ahead and talk about it. John Gruden is avoiding Tom Brady questions. So there's that for you. Free agency opens up, guys, by the way. Just so you guys know, free agency opens up in 5 days. The legal tampering period starts in 5 days. So keep your eyes peeled, Raider Nation. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. Now we're going to talk about some programming schedule. So monthly, I will be releasing a programming schedule based on what what content I'm going to bring to you guys throughout the next few months, right? For this month, draft is in April, whether that's with fans or without fans. Coronavirus. Anyways, so this month I want to start my annual Raider Nation Draft Profile series, where I go ahead and look at each college player that I can tape and see if they're actually worth drafting for the Raiders, and if they could fit with the Raiders, or they could fit with another team. A week and a half ago, I asked you guys out there on the Instagram. By the way, if you guys haven't followed the Instagram and Twitter, go follow the Instagram at _m_Raider9, and go follow the Twitter at mraider4, all caps. So, but like I was saying, I recently asked you followers of mine on my Instagram, who should I look at? Nobody responded. And I was kind of upset, but it's fine. Like I said, I was kind of upset, but there's not much I can do about it. So if you guys have any names you guys want me to look at, I kind of already have a plethora of names down, the obvious ones too, and some lower underrated rookies that we can look at. Anyways, if you guys have names you guys want me to look at, go ahead and leave them down in the comment section below, or go ahead and DM me on Instagram. I'm always open to that kind of stuff. Other than that, podcast and regular live stream should continue. I will be doing a set of 3 free agency specials when free agency opens up on March 18th. I will be doing those shows live. If you guys want a live podcast, let me know now so I can fit that into my schedule. Other than that, guys, I think we're going to pause on the podcast until the free agency window opens in 5 days. But other than that, unlike the coronavirus, nothing else in my schedule will be postponed. And with that, Raider Nation, I will see you guys later. And as always, go Raiders. Thank you for watching. Go show this to your friends. Support my content. Thank you. Much appreciated. Drop a like down below and leave some comments. Go Raiders.